Warning: the following video you're about to see or react to with me contains disturbing images and loud noises, so this is just a heads up for those ears who are very, very sensitive. So yeah, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into, and it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, let's get this video started. What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we got another reaction video for all of you. This reaction video is called Shed 17. It's by Pual Vids. I think this was requested for me to react to. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. And people who react to send me videos they want me to react to. I never understand what I'm getting myself into or what there is. I hope it's entertaining. I hope it's funny. Who knows? As long as you guys are entertained. This is a 36-minute long video. This is a big one. I don't know how I feel about this one, but hey, it's a long one. Anywho, let's get on to reaction in 3, 2, 1, go. And I probably should have said, check out the link in the description down below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. Sorry, I should have said that in the beginning. Pual Vids. Nice animation. I like your intro title. I always want a new intro title. Soda. Are we in Thomas the Tank Engine? Are you serious? 1982. What is going? Okay, there it is. Thomas. Is this Thomas the Tank Engine? Why is this so creepy? Oh. Okay. Present day. What happened here? Oh. Oh no. Me don't like this. I don't like this at all. I already got a lot of nightmare fuel when it comes to Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't need more. What the heck is this?
They were the stories that have charmed an entire generation. From the books to the television series, people around the world have grown up with the railway stories and all their cheerful characters.
Alright.
But the truth behind Thomas and his friends was no children's fantasy. The truth would be horrifying.
How so? I mean, you already got up a good start, buddy. God, that's loud. Gosh, that's loud.
1945, and the remote island of Sodor, off the northwest coast of England, has emerged from the fog of World War II, relatively unscathed and untouched.
The island served as a detention camp for Germans living in England.
What the heck is with this animation?
Professor came to be here.
Professor Wilhelm Goetze was born in 1903 in Munich, Germany.
What is this?
Doctor in biology, he became a prominent advisor to the ruling party.
Okay, I don't like this. No. Why this? What did you get me to watch? What request? Why are you making me react to this?
His wife Olga and 4-year-old son Hans fled the country.
Oh no.
Tja, ich habe nie einen solchen Befehl bekommen.
Are you serious?
Einmal gefragt, nicht wahr? Am 14. Mai 1942 war der Großadmiral Räder.
This is not going to be funny at all.
That's what he wanted people to believe. The fact is, his experiments were hard to stomach even for his own people.
In truth, he had become a prominent figure in the government. But as his work progressed, questions and objections had been raised in the higher echelons.
I don't like this at all.
Work with genetics and DNA was truly pioneering. The cracking
That
and
voice, though.
manipulating of the human genome.
That voice.
Professor
What's up with your
Goetze
voice,
was
buddy?
most successful in, however, was keeping his history a secret until his death. In an attempt to gain favor among the German hierarchy, Wilhelm Goetze was at the forefront of the government's most fanatical policies.
They chose these models.
In 1938, he was influential
Thomas
in
Tank Engine.
instigating the infamous Sajmarnacht,
I guess they're going with the
the
classics.
Night of Sawdust. But as his experiments advanced, he became a much less popular figure and soon feared for his and his family's lives.
As soon
should
as he
be.
escaped to England, he was banged up here. But
What?
the locals were nice to him.
Is this a
There was no
fan-made
hostility,
documentary?
and many of them
Like a
chose to live
news?
here after the war.
Following
Why
their
you s-
release, Professor Goetze, Olga, and young Hans chose to remain. After studying under his father, Hans left at the age of 18 and went to university on the mainland,
Okay.
studying biology and engineering, writing several pioneering papers about genetics and the splicing of DNA with mechanical implants.
Oh.
He called it biofusion, the technique of manipulating genetic material to splice with mechanical attachments. However,
Okay.
much like his father, the British government became more and more concerned with Hans Goetze's proposals. So he was forced to seek financial backing from home.
His dad left Germany with quite a few bob, so Hans came back. He saw our little island as some sort of refuge where he could work in peace. Soon every nutcase and eccentric was coming over.
By
What
1962,
is going on?
Hans had set up Sodor Research, a small lab near
Oh,
the
is this
town
the
of
origin
Alsborough.
stories of
But soon
Thomas and the Tank
enterprise
Engine?
began supplying medical equipment and machinery, and quickly grew to become a large complex, comprising its own links to the growing
Oh, this is an
Sodor
origin
rail
story
system.
documentary of it.
Young Abby Collins from the town was working there when Professor Hans
Everybody looks
took
so
a
ugly
liking
in
to her.
this.
Soon they were married, and not long after, the town was buzzing with news of her pregnancy.
Baby Thomas was born in 1968.
Wait, what?
Throughout the early years of his life, he would watch the growing railway
Baby
network
Thomas?
with fascination.
He couldn't get enough of trains. His dad bought him one of the first video cameras, and he'd be on the platforms every day. You can see me in some of those tapes.
Hiya, Mr. Hartley.
Morning, Thomas. But he was friends with everyone, even that simple bloke who could only say where he lived.
Sodor.
But his favourite trains were the old steam engines.
Steam engines were a dying art on the British mainland, but
Okay.
Hans also had a fondness for them, much like his son, and likes to keep them running for our purposes, taking orders from the labs to the growing docks, or to the mainland to be transferred to modern postal express trains.
Okay.
But as the Sodor rail system expanded, it found itself increasingly under the supervision of the new British rail network and appointed a new controller.
Boy, get off my f***ing platform!
Whoa.
Sir Topham Hatt. Born into money, he took his ridiculous name to heart and started wearing a top hat all the time.
Really?
Of course, we islanders had a different name for him.
Fat bastard. You've never met
Wow.
such a cold-hearted
Okay then.
He banned all
This got
steam
dark.
engine volunteers and cut most up rail employees. Shut down the branch line and the smaller stations. He was happy to let the railway rust away, just like they did to main line.
But the fortunes of the railway were about to take a profitable turn. A stroke of
I
luck
was
for
not
the
expecting to
island
watch
that
this.
would result from tragedy.
Come on, we're gonna be late. What's the time? Thomas, get moving.
Young Thomas loved following railway. He'd be out all the time, hoping to catch a new train on his camera.
11:45's coming through soon. He won't wait for us.
Unfortunately, he didn't take as much notice of the safety signs.
I'm not being late again. Have we missed it yet? Wait for the 11:45. Never mind the 11:45. It must be late again. Thomas, come on. It's always held up.
Oh no. Oh crap! Oh crap!
Hans was mortified.
My gosh!
He disappeared from public
That-
view and
that,
into the labs.
that scared the
locking
crap
himself
out of me.
in.
Don't
He
do
wouldn't
that
allow
again!
anyone in there. Eventually, his father Wilhelm came to see him. In a few days, a major laboratory had been locked
Oh,
down.
never do that again.
By an engine
Oh my
maintenance
gosh.
shed,
My
which was
heart
to
almost
become
popped out of my
off-limits to
throat.
all. All production was shut down, orders weren't
I don't
met,
think I like this
but
video
the two
at all.
Professor Goetzes didn't care. More and more equipment was being delivered daily, but no one was allowed in Shed 17. Questions started being asked on Sodor. Where were the Goetzes? Would there be no funeral for young Thomas? And where was the body?
Why they just
to be
placed
transferred
Thomas's
to a
face on there?
mainland
It's just
hospital.
creepy.
He'd been taken to the complex but was never moved by rail. We all assumed the obvious. He was still in lab.
But if Thomas was there, was he still alive? And what was the purpose of keeping him at the complex? Almost a year after the accident, the doors of Sodor Research were reopened. In an open invitation to the people of the island, Thomas rolled out of Shed 17.
Oh.
It took me a moment to realise what it was I was looking at. When he looked at me and said,
Hiya, Mr. Hartley.
it dawned on me what Hans Goetzer and his dad had done. One woman passed out as Thomas smiled at us.
Oh,
I had to
boy.
run off around the side of the shed.
Hey, are you alright, Keith?
Okay,
As
this
news
got
spread
dark.
across the country, the world's media rushed to Sodor Island.
They kept trying to interview me. I became a bit of a celebrity.
You ruin a children's program now.
Controversy on Sodor
You're ruining
Island.
a children's childhood here.
Questions asked about science ethics.
It's fair to say I was pretty nervous at times,
Joined now by Keith Hartley.
but I think I put on a brave face.
What did you think when you first came to meet Thomas the Tank Engine?
Sounds about right.
Most of my mates said I looked pretty good on telly. The mayor said I'd represented the people of Sodor very well. It's important to show you're confident when people are asking you awkward questions.
This is so weird.
Good evening. An
Oh.
act of mercy.
Oh, you gotta
or
be kidding me.
crime against humanity. I am joined now by Keith
Even when
Hartley.
some of the questions got difficult, I made sure I knew what I was talking about.
What was
Oh
your
my
reaction
goodness.
when you first met a talking tank engine?
There it is.
If you can't make an informed opinion, or if you can't string together two words on telly, well, maybe you shouldn't be on there.
There are two sides to this.
Admittedly,
Please, we've
the
read
subject
one
matter was a bit
lot.
bizarre.
Okay, the art style in
sometimes.
this is
There
weird.
are some dark forces at work here.
You were alright as long as you could win over the audience.
They're laughing at you. They're not laughing with you.
That is a lot of vomit.
The Goetze family refused to answer
That is
any
a lot of vomit.
questions. Behind closed doors, the only question they agreed to answer had been asked repeatedly. Would Thomas work on the railway? The response was an emphatic no. Thomas's DNA had been reprogrammed to accept and adapt to the engine structure, using the engine's internal system to maintain his organic functions.
Really?
What no one could be sure of was how much of the engine was mechanical and how much was organic material. Thomas had been able to move around without coaches, but to work on the railway,
That
his
face,
engine
though.
would need to be fired up and
They
operated by
they
a driver
really
and
chose
fireman.
those faces for a
Since no one
reason.
could be sure how much of the engine was Thomas, the pressure caused
That is
by the
creepy. I
engine
don't-
could
I would
rupture
rather
his
not
organs
know.
from the inside, and the incredible heat could boil him alive. Professor Hans and his father vowed Thomas would never work on the railways. Similarly, the two professors were to refuse many requests by people from around the world who wished to be biofused into engines.
There were billionaires offering to pay whatever they wanted to be converted into an engine or some other transport. Train enthusiasts too, and people with terminal
They're not even
illnesses
trying on
were
this one.
desperate to be made into trains. But for some reason, the Goetzes refused.
But there would be other interested parties, eager to seize on the biofusion gold mine. The independently wealthy Topham Hatt staged a hostile takeover, and within weeks had bought a controlling share in Sodor Research.
Oh, I see.
Immediately, the policy of the company changed, and so did the ethics. The medical supply wing was shut down, and work began on mass biofusion experiments and operations. Anyone who could afford it, some handing over their whole fortunes, were turned into engines. But, along with the new policy, there would be worse to come.
How so? It's already creepy as it is, man. Come on.
I mean, to work on the railways.
The first one we fired up was James. He didn't have the money some of these people had, and so agreed to basically sign his life away if they wanted to experiment
James.
further.
You poor
take
soul.
Massive risks like this. As usual, the fat had everything recorded. All kept classified, you understand.
These recordings, shown for the first time, reveal the extent of Sir Topham Hatt's experiments.
It was horrible watching these engines work on the railways some days. But the tourists wanted to see it. They expected it. And for me, it was work.
But, with the new engine's increasing work schedule, came more and more accidents.
Oh? How so?
Edward was first to have problems. He'd been filming all day for the new TV series they'd announced, and for his last scene, he had to pull into Wellsworth Station and whistle to the kids on the platform.
Peep, peep! Whistled Edward. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
Sadly, this was only the first
That was bloody.
increasing number of incidents. Harold had an obsession with aircraft and appeared to become a helicopter. The operation had gone well, but we had to ban him from being allowed to attempt flight. In an experiment kept secret until now,
Really now?
Mavis the diesel engine was to be the first biofused locomotive used on the railway.
We fueled her up and everything seemed fine. Then things got out of hand.
Oh, okay.
The diesel began to burn her internal organs. Everything organic in the engine was soon burning.
I never heard a locomotive scream in pain. We tried
Oh,
to
snap, no!
Water, but by then it was too late.
Mavis'
Oh,
body
gosh.
kept under lock and key
That's
indefinitely.
terrifying.
In an unexpected U-turn, Sir Topham Hatt
I don't want to
banned
watch
all
this anymore.
engines from being used on the island. Harold was never told.
I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. We're halfway through this. If it's gonna be as more horrifying as it is. No, I'm done. I am done. I am done. This is wow. Just wow. That's just nightmare fuel. I don't want to scar people for life for this. This is supposed to be a fun video. Not this. Just no. Okay, anywho. Yeah. Background music. Yes, we're background music. In the end, yes. We're ending this. We're ending this now. I'm not. This is not my thing. Not my thing at all. I don't like it. You're lucky that I even have a video for this at all. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I'm trying to save. I'm saving you from the nightmare fuel. It's messed up. It's just messed up. Eesh. Anywho, take care. Have a great day. Be safe. Watch something else. Maybe a new video I'm gonna react to that'll help you clear this nightmare. Take care. Have a great day. Be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later, and I hope you all sleep well after this.
500,000.
Poof. Chicken feed. I'll bid 1 million.
2 million.
I have 2 million. Do I hear 3? Hold it, hold it, hold it!
Get out of my face, clown.
Which one?